episode 4 of my Let's Play of Stationeers, an early access game that I have heard of a few times, and I was rather skeptical at the beginning. I mean, look for example at these cartoony characters. I mean, I keep coming across that the game itself is very technical, very high-tech actually. Look at this documentation that they have put in here and all the topics. For example, where is it? Genetics, construction, EVA suits, food decay, growing food, making music. They make music in this game, supposedly. The furnace I have used, it's not just you toss in two things, push a button and you're done, but you have to get the right temperatures and such, so very sophisticated thing. And it's still early access. I'm playing beta, which has the newest stuff. There are updates weekly at least, and it's stable, it doesn't crash. An early access game in the beta version that doesn't crash, not bad. So problem is the game doesn't explain some things, and some things are essential. For example, how do you get rid of liquids in pipes and such. Now the game has tutorials, supposedly. It's saying here tutorials have been temporarily disabled due to recent overhauls of core game systems. If you wish to play the tutorials, please switch to the beta branch, previous pre-phase change. Now I must say, as if I would put myself in the shoes of a businessman, I would have done this differently. I mean, maybe it's not easy to keep the tutorials up to date. I mean, if they have updates weekly of the game, it changes all the time, so the tutorials are possibly not compatible with that all the time. I get that, particularly in a deep simulation game like this one. However, what they're not communicating is how the fuck do you switch to an earlier version? How do you do that? There should be a screen here that opens that has graphics. You click here, you do that. That is what I would do if I were them. If I want people to pay money for this game that is supposedly not even, that is under-financed, you know, not this a niche game, not many people are playing it. Sadly, I must say, I mean, it looks really like a worthy game to play. So, what I want to do today is I want to play actually the tutorials. How does that work? How do we get there? So, here's the Steam client. And we go to the library. Stop. Yeah, whatever. You can see here it's beta, and how did I do this? Right mouse button, properties. And then we have, oh, you can see the window. Well, okay, then I will just switch to desktop recording. You can switch here to betas, and then normally you would have none, because you're not playing a beta, you're just playing the normal game as you purchased it. And I switched to beta, but what you have to do is you have to click here, previous pre-phase change, just like it's set there in the in that little box. And then you can already see here that it is starting to update the game. That is 400 megabytes download for me. All right, that will take a moment. Beep. So, Stationeers, what is it? If for those who don't know yet, you should watch the other episode, really. But maybe it's a bit long-winded because I'm trying to find out how it works. So, let's say this. Okay, you start a game. You're standing there in your astronaut suit on the surface of the moon, or probably also on other planets. I haven't tried them yet, Mars and such. And next to you is a lander, or even two. And they have crates on it, and you can open them and there's stuff in them. They have slots. You click on the slot, then you have the thing that was there in your hand, and that will, for example, be a frame. A frame is just a box. The world works in boxes, but you don't get the feeling, you know. You have the planet, and it has voxels that you can dig even. It's deformable like Astroneers also. Not that high res, but still. And when you then place down a crate, one of these frames, then you will realize, aha, this has some kind of box resolution, but it doesn't hurt you. It's just, it feels natural. And on the frame, then you can place down machines, and the machines serve, for example, to produce things. We have 3D printers, and we have an arc furnace, which can use electricity to convert something that you have mined into an ingot. Now, this sounds all run-of-the-mill. I can only tell you have to see it to believe it, but It's hard to describe. The deep simulation when you open a door and then the atmosphere from one room streams into the other, even the gas mixture, the mixture of the air, the temperature changes. And I actually had one problem where the temperature was too high, so I installed an AC. You might think, okay, you put an AC down, then you're done. No, the AC has an opening where you pipe in the gas that you want to cool, and then an opening where the gas comes out that you want to cool. So I just put some passive vents there, so it would just take in the station atmosphere. And then there's a third pipe opening, which is for the waste gas. But that is not, it will not pump out gas there. It will only transfer thermal energy. So if that thing is supposed to cool your station, then your waste gas will get hotter and vice versa. But you have to supply the waste gas. You have to give a container there, basically, maybe a set of pipes that you put gas in that will then heat up. But when it's too hot, the AC will no longer work. So you have to cool that down, and for that you need, for example, pipe radiators which radiate heat away, and so forth. It's very deep. It's very cool. Now let's look at the tutorials. Don't look at the playtime. I left the computer on for a few weeks when I was on vacation, and that was something along those lines. Anyway. Oh, that's promising. Wait, I clicked here. There was some bugs down here, but okay, let's ignore all that. Let's just go here and say tutorials. Basic skills. Before we deploy you to the solar system, let's test your basic skills. Start tutorial. So the legendary tutorials. You have now seen how to switch back there. It's easy. Oh, it takes a minute of practical Practical Training Stage 1. Basic Skills. Welcome to the Lunar Training Base, Cadet. The ODA has approved your application, so let's improve your chances of surviving deployment to the solar system. Enter the training base through the airlock ahead. Important note, due to limitations of the tutorial system, it is important that you perform the actions in the exact order, or you may not be able to progress. If you get stuck during any step, you may have to restart the tutorial. Okay, that's not promising, but early access, I guess. I actually entered their Discord yesterday and checked, and I saw that they announced that they're working on the tutorials to fix them, but not in the way that they would just work, but they're also trying to make them more robust for future changes. So there's hope. Now let's continue. If you get stuck during any step, you may have to restart the tutorial. While the game is still in heavy development, it is unavoidable that the tutorials will break from time to time. We will strive to improve the tutorial over time. Space to continue. Okay. WSD movement. The mouse is slower. Okay. I guess the interpretation of the mouse speed is different in this version of the game. Let's change that. Camera sensitivity. Was it at 50 anyway? Ah, it's okay. So. We have the jetpack, which I don't know yet, so let's pretend as if we don't. Cannot double pretend. So, let's go here. WSD. Oh, that looks different than the Earth that we saw in the current version of the game. Pretty neat. Working and building under hazardous conditions, far from home. A stationeer needs many special skills. You also need to push buttons. Press cycle to interior to enter the base. Aha, up here we can see the things to be done. And you can also see whether you have done them. Enter testing area. Okay, what was just missing there is that when it realizes you have done the task, it shows you that and lingers for a second instead of just striking that out without you even being able to see that. Before the original Stationeers handbook collapsed into singularity, it established a central Stationeers protocol. Cadets have 2 hands, but you should only do one thing at a time. Sure. Press space to continue. Take welding torch from the crate. Up there we see left mouse button interact, E swap hands. So that's the crate. We need the welding torch that has been taken. Swap hands with E. Take wire cutters from crate. Aha, okay, normally they do show you the strike through thing first. Okay. Swap hands. Swap hands again. Seems to be an important thing to learn. You could have been a juggler, but you signed up as a stationeer, so you're going to juggle tools instead. Lots of them. Some must be activated first with right mouse. Swap hands. Turn on welding torch. Right mouse, toggle power on welding torch. Swap hands. Turn off welding torch. So far, your hands are working fine. That's good, you'll need them. So let's try dropping and throwing. Press Q to drop items or hold Q to throw them. Drop or throw tool in your right hand. Sometimes you need to put items down more carefully. They are ODA property. Try it using T and check your suit's joints are working smoothly. Suit's joints. Place welding torch on table using precision place. So doing this is probably not appropriate. Okay, let's not try the tutorial's patience. Precision placement then. We can't teach you everything, but we can ensure you've got the basics down. Surviving in the solar system is up to you. Hold left Alt to access your inventory, then click on a panel to open it. So that the tutorials actually tell you the key skill that I found out in the first episode. We are looking at the settings, or rather we are using Alt Tab like this to look at the whether Ops was recording. Press Alt to get the mouse pointer. That is so important. I think they should have some kind of little hint there on the screen when you start any world, because that is such a key thing. Anyone can begin to learn the game by themselves if they just know that they have a mouse pointer. That is such a dimension that is opening up with this understanding, but you have to go to the tutorial to learn that? Man, that's stupid. So open your tool belt. Open your as a stationeer. Oh, that's funny. I still have the mouse cursor and now I can look around. As a stationeer, can I click this thing? As a stationeer, there's never just one way to achieve a goal, as just demonstrated. How you solve a problem is up to you. That goes for your suit too. Try opening your inventory with numeric keys. Open your backpack. 1 to 6 open equipped slots. Knowing where something is and how to get it quick makes all the difference. Inventory management saves lives. Start by dragging items into your hand from your inventory. Drag mining belt from backpack into left hand. Okay, just testing. Drop or throw the mining belt. As a stationeer, you'll be picking things up a lot. The solar system's a mess. That's just how it is. Try dragging items from the world directly into your inventory. Drag mining belt from ground into backpack. Jetpack basic. EVA suit. Well, the jetpack is the backpack, I guess. Okay. Until Azura Biomedia breeds a 4-arm stationeer, you're stuck with 2 hands, but there's quick ways to move items into them. Use mouse wheel to select an item in an open user interface window, then press F to equip it. Move road flare from backpack to left hand. And it says now here C. I'm pretty sure it said F in the window, so what they have forgotten is that maybe someone has changed the keyboard configuration. In the tutorial windows, they also need to show the dynamic keys, like they're apparently being shown here on screen. Yep. Activate road clear using secondary action, which is, on screen it says here, right mouse button. Stationeer equipment is designed for durability and ease of fabrication, not good looks. Many of them, like powered tools, contain items like batteries or gas canisters. Drop the flare in your right hand. Open mining belt. Everything costs something, and far from home, you need to guard your resources carefully. With many devices, resources like batteries and fuel can be removed and recharged. Add battery from crate to mining drill. Left Alt enable mouse cursor once again, good reminder, yes. Left Alt and drag interact with inventory. From where, you say? Add battery from crate to mining drill. Mining drill. Is that how I'm supposed to do this, or am I supposed to open this thing first? I mean, they taught me about the inventories that the things have, right? So they call it space, but don't be fooled, there's never enough room. Luckily, many items can be merged into stacks. Merge 2 stacks of iron frames in the crate. Huh. If your head-up display gets a little busy, you can shut inventory windows by clicking the X or pressing this apostrophe thingy to close all windows. Which for me though is a different one, so again they should show the dynamic key. Let's see what that key is. Yep. I pressed the key. The ODA assignment panel, the ODA assessment panel are satisfied you're not an imminent threat to yourself. Good work, cadet. Move to the next area of the training base for part 2, reviewing the basics of building. Enter the next airlock. Stack airlock using console. Maybe they should have told me to turn off my light. That would also have been a useful skill. I mean, you're in a lit environment, and this would also then be some subconscious thing to learn. It's lit, so turn the thing off, man. In this phase of testing, you'll either master basic building skills or run out of air. Okay. The construction area is too high to reach, so let's test your jetpack. Turn on jetpack. Left shift toggle jetpack power. Space ascent. Oh. It's open. And there's the rover. And turn off jetpack. Okay. Good thing this didn't destroy my suit. I wasn't able to turn it on again in time because the dialogue showed up here. Simple to pick and easy to pressurize. Simple to build and easy to pressurize. Iron frames are the foundation of any Stationeer structure. Here they tell you that, okay, that's at the beginning of the game also. They should maybe say, press Alt, place a frame, or something, I don't know. Pick up frames, right click to enter build mode, then left click to place. Take iron frames from crates. Iron frames. Build frame number 1 in highlighted spot above, build frame number 2 in highlighted spot above. The blue spots here, okay, makes sense. Right mouse button, enter build mode, and I do get some kind of impression there. I mean, I know how to build, I've done this already, but if someone comes in here and thinks, now enter build mode, this is a new dimension then of things. They will imagine I have to press a key on the keyboard so that everything on screen changes and I will be in an editor kind of situation. But that's not what it is. You just press right mouse button and then you're already in build mode. Okay. Build frame number 1 and hide the spot above. Don't even need the jetpack. Haha. Most Stationeer... Sure, do that if you wish. Most Stationeer constructions have several stages. Complete the frames and make them airtight by welding iron sheets onto them. You'll need a welder in your active hand, iron sheets in the other. Left mouse interacts. Right mouse toggle power on welding torch. Is there a welding torch here? Yeah, but I did bring my own, so I wonder if the tutorial will have a problem with that. Take welding torch from crate. Okay, that did that wisely. They just checked if I have one in my hand. Take iron sheets from crate. What? Oh, there. Finish frames, iron sheets persuading toward active hand. 3 frames, okay. Turn thing on with the right mouse button. Jump up. Or fly up. So what they should tell you here is that you have to weld them twice. Maybe the video clip actually showed that, I don't remember. Oh, wait a minute. It can recall the window. Cool thing. Aha, they're showing that. I turned that off. The base is now airtight, so you can add atmosphere. Activate the area power controller APC to turn on the active vents and start airflow into the room. Monitor external pressure on your status panel, which is on the right bottom. This thing. Open the APC with crowbar from crate. No, I will not. Oh, I don't have it. Okay, I will. That works also, huh? That's funny music. Turn on the APC. Okay, there are now 3 active vents which are pumping. These things are air pumps. They can suck from the pipe that they're connected to, or they can suck from the room into the pipe. And I've read up on these things in between videos. They actually have some overpressure protection. You can actually see that here. The external safety is set to 100 kilopascals and the internal safety is to 0. This means that they will suck from the pipe until the pipe is empty, because the internal safety is 0. They will push into the room, though, only if the room is still below 101. Else they will stop. Well, else they will at least, no longer pump. And when they suck into the pipe, then the safety setting is actually 50 megapascals, because pipes burst at 60, but they start their moaning, creaky sound already at 50. So that's what's going on. And the external safety then is 0, so we can indeed evacuate a room. And I think that those values can actually be changed with logic, because when you look here, active vent, cool that this works in the tutorials also. We can see that's the kit from which you build the thing. There's only one thing here that you can build. Okay, so let's click on the thing, and then we see here the logic values. For example, pressure external, pressure internal, read and write. Okay, so that can be changed. Unlock helmet, open helmet. Let's use 1. And let's use the mouse wheelie thing. I want to check if that works. I cannot select the open helmet thing, or can I? Ah, it's just not highlighted. Interesting. Unlock helmet. And open helmet. Alright, Cadet, you nearly finished Phase 1 of Stationeers practical testing. If you want to learn more, consult the Stationpedia by pressing F1. Once you've read up close the Stationpedia, you'll be doing more testing soon. But for now, make yourself at home, take off your suit and place it in the storage locker. Open the Stationpedia, navigate to the Personal tab, close the Stationpedia, drag Space Helmet onto suit storage. All that training has made you thirsty. You need to drink water to rehydrate. Luckily, you have some in your back pocket. Get your water bottle from uniform slot. Double click works also. And drink the water. Excellent, Cadet. That's the last step of Phase 1. The ODA will be relieved you survived this far. Press the blue complete button to transmit your results to Stationeer Command. This certificate acknowledges whoever has successfully completed basic skills. Congratulations, your results have been received by Stationeer Command of the Off-World Development Agency. ODA, right, Off-World Development Agency. Date of completion, 19th of May 2001, 24. They just added 100 years to the actual current date. That's funny. Is that the current date? It is, yeah, plus 100 years. And on the right we have some signature. That might actually be the signature of Dean Hall, you know, Rocket, the CEO of Rocketworks, who has made this zombie mod, whose name I still don't remember, stupidly. I mean, seriously, I should remember that, for which he became kind of famous. So, return to main menu or continue with construction. Now I want to get a whiff of what other tutorials we have. I have to press Alt again here, it's a bit off-putting. Why is the mouse not active there by default? I mean, what else would you do? So, tutorials. We just completed this thing and it works. Next one would indeed be construction. Then we have mining and fabrication, airlocks, alloy smelting, hydroponics, hydration food, gas mixing, logic. Okay, that's it. I'm interested in that. Actually, let's do that one first. Start the tutorial on logic. I want to see that. What can you do with the logic things? Hopefully this doesn't build too much on things we would have learned earlier. Welcome back, Cadet. Stationeer Command wants to test your understanding of basic logic circuits. Demonstrate your skills by designing a light control system. Yeah, I'm pressing L. No. Like most logic systems in the galaxy, Stationeers devices use two values, 0 and 1, to set states like on, off, open, close, and lock, unlock. Today you'll be using logic systems to control a lighting system. Start by placing a light switch. Use the lever from the kit logic switch. Use the lever from the kit logic switch. Use kit logic switch to place a lever in the highlighted position. Where are we even? In a claustrophobic little room. This feels a bit like Dungeon Master on Amiga, you know? Have you played that? Man, back then that was such a deep emotion. Such an experience. If only I could teleport my mind back to that time and age and mental content. I would love to experience that again. I cannot open the door. Okay. Anyway. That is where I have to place what? Kit logic switch, kit logic I/O. Cable. Heavy cable. Okay. Huh? I just placed the duct tape in there. Maybe I need that. Let's put that here. Important button. So what they should tell you is that you need the mouse wheel to switch to the next thing. Up here they always show you whatever's necessary, like press Alt and so forth. Maybe only at the beginning, so by now we would have learned that, maybe. But I think it would be appropriate here for this tutorial, since you can actually select the order in which you play those, that they tell you that the mouse wheel will select what you will use next. So hold R, and then the mouse wheel. You can see sometimes it overlaps, sometimes it doesn't. I will place it in a way that doesn't overlap. See what happens then. Okay, that didn't work. Now we're in that problem where I don't know what to do. I mean, I wouldn't know what to do. And I think the game should tell you you placed that wrong or whatever. Like close but no cigar. Use the tools to alleviate or something. Aha. Most ODA devices have two ports, power and data. Data ports transmit information about a device's current state using the same network as power. So connect your lever to the cable network. Place cable in highlighted position. Complete logic cable network for lights. Okay, I like and the rest of the fucking owl, or what is this? Huh, that was it. As its name suggests, a logic reader is how you read logic values from devices. To read data from the lever, place a logic reader in the highlighted position. Note that logic flows in one direction only. Logic flows in one direction only, huh. Oh, what's that? Interesting. Now I have a better battery. The chip. Logic reader. Logic flows in one direction only. Place logic reader in the highlighted position. You can see here the text is like this and my text is upside down. So let's rotate that manually with the nice rotation keys. And for whatever reason, I had to push different rotation keys this time than I'm used to. So I think they should work on that consistency. That seems correct. Let's first study this thing. So on the left we have an input and they're saying logic flows in one direction only. And here we have the output and up there we have power. And here we have a power cable that goes to whatever that is. Let's see what the tools say. Creative RTG. Hand drill required to deconstruct. Yeah, place. A logic writer is different. It receives data from the logic reader, then writes that data to a given device, a light in this case. Place logic writer in highlighted position. Oh, I have that in my hand. That is the logic reader. Now we have to... Oh, that's the logic writer. It's the next thing. Up. Now it's time to program these logic devices. Start with the logic reader. Use a screwdriver, that's quirky, to set the input in to lever. Then set the variable var, it will read open. Then set the variable var, it will read open. That's not a proper sentence, man. Okay, the screw. Then we click here. No device. Lever. Cycle to lever. Okay, let's check the box. And now we'll click... It doesn't do anything. So set logic reader variable to open. Var. Open. Huh. Now program the logic writer. Set the writer's input to logic reader and its output to wall light. Lastly, set the output variable to on, so that it toggles the lights on-off variable. Okay, so that's how you program in this game. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, any beginner can do this, I think. Logic reader has been set to read from that thing, and the thing to be... Let's look at Stationpedia again. Lever. There's the lever. La 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 la. Okay, here we have set this to open, but there's also lock and setting and whatever this is. So these are the values that he could read, and I use the screw here to decide that I want to read the open value. But I could also use lock and something else. But if I do this now, the tutorial will not complain, and it will then probably not function, I guess. So now I'm supposed to select here the logic reader. It's the only thing we can select. Then I'm supposed to select the lights, wall light. And then I'm supposed to select on. Lock, on. Yeah, on. Now the logic reader and the logic writer are programmed, so it's safe to turn them on. Lever.open equals 1. Aha. Wait, let me... Ah, you're reading whether that thing is open. And that's also writable? Can we flip this thing with logic? You could imagine a full room of these where some kind of random generator thing is flipping them all over, and then you're like, lights turn on and off and whoo, some music plays. Okay, let's turn this on then. Now what? Ah yeah, excellent. Now you're ready to test the logic circuit. Try turning on the light by flipping the lever. This light. Okay. That took a fucking hour, man. Well done, Cadet. You've created a basic logic circuit. Now, set up a system to control several lights at once. Start by connecting all of the lights in the room to the logic network. Dude, do you witness this delay? This is ridiculous. how are we supposed to develop anything meaningful in this game when it has that delay? 0, 1, 2, 3. That's over 2 seconds delay, man. Incredible. Huh. Okay, let's connect the thingies then. I wonder if I can connect it differently. And the game will then still work or whatever? Maybe the tutorial? Okay, obviously not. To set up this system, you need to adjust the logic devices. Turn them off first, or they get confused. Do they? I'd rather want to test something else. I mean, we have this stuff here on the wall, and this light is now on. What if I use the screwdriver, and indeed now when the thing is on, to change what it is writing to? Right, so when I click here, then I can select different things that are connected, but they all have the same name, so that's kind of moot, but I can rename them with a labeler, as we know from playing the game. Anyway, so turn off the thingies. With the logic writer turned off, you can reset the lever without throwing yourself into terrifying darkness. So, since that is no longer doing its thing, the lever is now not doing its thing either. You need to add a batch writer to the network. Batch writers are just like logic writers, except they can write to multiple devices. Logic writer, logic reader, batch writer, here we go. Why don't they tell you to turn off the flashlight at the beginning? When you're in the room, that's just wrong, man. Search through the batch writer's outputs for wall light. This will cause it to write to every wall light on the network. Aha, so you can make like, okay, this is a switch, and then we have, then we need a reader. Can't this thing connect directly to the thing here, to the lever? I mean, well, let's find out. I'm farfoing right now. I mean, the tutorial might get confused. So I should now be able, there is this, that is. Theoretically I should now be able to select here the logic writer as input the lever itself. Maybe that's possible, that would be pretty cool. Logic reader, batch writer. Logic read, no, you cannot select the switch. Why not? Doesn't it also have some simple 0 and 1 value? Oh, this is disappointing. Why can't you just like read this? Why do I need an extra switch just to turn on all the ceiling lights, which is probably what this will do? Okay, select as output the wall lights. So the doors are also writable, Now set the batch writer's input to logic reader, then set the variable it writes to outvar on the lights as on. Yeah, we know that. So we select the logic reader and we select on. Turn on logic reader, turn on batch writer. The batch writer is now programmed, so you're ready to turn it on, as well as the logic reader. Okay, let's test the whole system now. Throw the lever and let there be light. This is my text. Great work, cadet. Now, oh, because the lever was on, or what's going on? That's a bit weird. You've mastered... Great work, cadet. You've mastered basic logic, but to transmit your results, you need to get out of this room. The doors are locked. Use the logic to fix that. First, turn off the logic units. That takes eons, man. Okay, I'm not saying it's not fun, but does this take this long? The lighting looks neat in this game, except when there's too dark shadows during the daylight, then need the flashlight all the time. That sucks. But otherwise, this looks pretty cool. Actually, I just found the screenshot that I want to use for the video upload. Let me just take this one. Up, 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 and done. What was it again? Turn off batch writer. I will leave the lights on because that's cool. Is this thing discharging? This is a battery, so I know. How full is the battery would be my question. It doesn't tell you. Okay. 100%, right. Turn off batch writer. You can now reset the logic lever without turning off your lights. Yeah, because the writer is also off. Okay, so nothing would be written. So again, we need something that supplies values. Probably also the doors, which have logic values. Apparently everything has logic values. That would be pretty cool. Let's choose something random. Let's choose some random thing. Oh, I cannot use, in this game version, I cannot use the Stationpedia when I'm paused. Let's use any random device that I've already used. Let's say gas sensor doesn't make sense. It is meant to supply values. Let's say arc furnace, manufactory, door, AC. I've used the AC, active vent. All of them have logic values. I've seen that. But maybe everything has logic values. Yeah, the pump. There was a pump. I know. Volume pump, which was the name of the thing. Volume pump. Let's look here. Does it also have a section with logic? It does. So you can see power, and you can turn on and off power. And setting, whatever it is. So it seems like everything has logic values. So this means that with these chips, we're going to have a lot of fun with this game. Okay, count me in. Count me in. I want to play this thing. This is by now, this is a recommend, man. Reset logic lever. Programming the door is simple. It's already connected to the network, so just set the original logic writer to output to glass door and write to the door's open variable. Select the door with the out. Oh, that's why I had the impression that this wasn't doing anything, because there's so many lights, of course. No, wait, I guess I'm getting my head mixed up here. Door. Oh, that was cool. I was looking on the right when there was door coming up, and then I stopped myself, but I stopped myself too late, and here we go. Door. Open, yeah. Now open the door using the logic lever. Oh, I have to turn on the logic writer. Excellent, cadet. Now you have the knowledge and skills to create basic logic circuits. Take your new wisdom and experiment, I will. With other devices, systems and networks. There's a universe of possibilities out there. Press the important blue button to transmit your results to the Off-World Development Agency. Can I power this door? Dude, can you dismantle the entire thing? I have to do that at some point, but let's first look at the tutorials as they are. Oh, you can click on the light, turn it on and off. Okay. I will have to install some lights in our station. I mean, in episode 3, I made the station battery. Is this number 4? I'm getting a bit confused here. I think so. Episode... Yeah, that's 4. I cannot click these directly. Crap. I can carry around this light thingy. It's pretty bright, man. Who needs light sources if you are the light source? I feel you so bright, see? And let's turn this on. Beep. Tutorial complete. Stamp of approval. The Trump stamp of Stationeers. This certificate has successfully basic logic. This confirms that the accredited holder of this NFT certificate has demonstrated adequate skills and knowledge of basic logic systems. Signed, Dean Hall. Alrighty. The tutorials are actually rather good. But will they tell you the essential stuff? That's the question. I mean, I want to try out logic, but let's first go through this thing. Construction. Building bases for the ODA takes... starts... Wait, let me de-busify that. That's less busy, but also less beautiful. Can we find the middle ground, maybe? Please? No, too speaky. Ah, this seems nice. Okay. Oh, I have to, like, go there as it looks stupid. Construction. Building base for the Off-World Development Agency starts with understanding the basics of construction. Start tutorial. Hello, Cadet. You've demonstrated essential Stationeer skills. Now it's time to put them to work. Stationeers are builders above all else. Let's test your basic construction abilities. Without tools, a Stationeer is defenseless against the hostile universe. Go to the crate and pick up your tools before something terrible happens. Older version of the game, it seems. That doesn't look right, man. Like, at all. Okay. What is happening? What? Huh. Okay, I guess sometimes it takes a little time to load in or whatever. Early access. Take your tools. So they're not here. Equip angle grinder in either hand. In this ODA training simulation, the walls were damaged by a meteor. Why is it in quotation marks? Are they saying it was damaged by them so they could demonstrate stuff to me, or no? To replace them, you must first remove the damaged frames using an angle grinder. Okay, I'm not gonna take these, else the tutorial might get stuck. Make sure the space is tidy for the next cadet. Finish constructing the base walls. Start with iron frames. The problem is the next cadet will not be able to learn the skill I'm currently learning. Get iron frames from crate. Build in highlighted position. Complete frames with iron sheets and weld in active hand. Okay, we know that drill. Oh, I didn't even see that. This thing was already there, but it wasn't yet complete. Oh, there's another one. Man, what happened here? Yeah, meteor shower, it's what they said, but not bad. So that's what can happen to your station then also, huh? Oh, cool. What's this? Where does that lead? Precision and planning are essential Stationeer skills. The last cadet was ejected from the program for building the autolathe in the wrong place. Deconstruct it piece by piece, then rebuild it in the correct position. Deconstruct stage 5, stage 4, stage 3, stage 2, stage 1. Or alternate with drill. Oh, that's the thing. Okay. I just imagine that, like when you play these tutorials, when the first time when you see Stationeers, and then you see this thing, and then you have to do all this building stuff here, and you don't have a clue what this does, what this is good for, then it's just, you're trying to grasp what the game does, but then you're just being told to do this tedious task, which you have no clue what it is. You're trying to derive what it does, but you have no clue. I think they're not leading you towards the game properly. I think they should tell you, this thing is the 3D printer that we'll use a lot, and but it's in the wrong place, let's move it over there. Stuff like that, Autolathe. I mean, what is the autolathe? I don't know what the autolathe is. Normally, right? Drill. Angle grinder. Wire cutters. Angle grinder. Wrench. You've got everything you need to rebuild the autolathe in the correct highlighted position, so you should do that now. Huh. Okay, the autolathe, where is it? Oh, there it is. Luckily it's already rotated, right? Else I would have... Oh, look. Right mouse button to build, toggle build mode. R to rotate. And here it only offers that rotation. Nice. Build stage 2 with weld and iron sheets. Well, I have some routine with this now, so... Then the thingies here. Why are they grey? And now the screwdriver. Alrighty. Without power, you can't fabricate much. To power up the station, you need to reconnect the solar panels to the network. Start by removing the damaged cables. So they're teaching you to deconstruct and construct the 3D printer here. And then something about cables. What do we have to do? Take the cables, remove damaged cable with wire cutters. Is the first order of business. Where are those cables? Aha, there's a mission thingy, overlay, HUD thing. Currently producing nothing. Okay. That's less than I anticipated it to produce at this position of the sun, but alright. Designing power networks is a central part of base construction. Okay, I have to learn about those still. Connect the solar panels to the power network using cables from the crate. Like many kits, cables offer several options to scroll through. Well, interesting. I can now select the correct one, but I could... Let's see if that works. Let's see if that trick works that we learned. Yep, it does. Okay. Area power controllers separate out power and data into subnetworks. Stabilize your electrical flow and provide backup power. I think backup should be one word. Just be careful which way around you install them. Area power controllers separate out power and data into subnetworks. So if I connect something to a logic chip and I want to select from the screw, then I cannot select something that's on the other side of such a switch, I guess. Get area power controller from crate. Power controller. It only says power controller here, not area power controller. Place APC in hidden position with correct orientation. Is this the correct orientation? Or not? Okay, we can see in the highlighting there is these three dotty thingies, and here we have a flashy thingy, and here my build goes that's the opposite. Maybe I have to use a different one. Or do I have the first one and rotate it around maybe? No, that's obviously wrong. So it's... Yep. I must say, for a beginner, this is a tall fucking order. I mean, there's too many things that you're learning at once. This with the rotation, you should first get some kind of a placement rotation teaching thing. Where you can see, okay, this can be oriented this way, but also that way. And that's missing. That's something I should definitely do. A placement tutorial. The APC also charges batteries, which is good. Okay, we found out the hard way in the previous episode, I think. The ODA recommends, or was it number 2? Which is good. The ODA recommends keeping several charged batteries to hand, it should be on hand, at all times. In an outage, the battery will provide backup power, should be one word, briefly 2. Okay. Open APC with crowbar. Get battery from crate. Add battery to APC. More information can be found in Stationpedia. Press F1 to refresh your knowledge of the APC by consulting the entry in Stationpedia. An area power controller APC has 3 main functions. I wonder if clicking this would also have worked. Has 3 main functions. Its primary purpose is to regulate power flow, ensuring uninterrupted performance from devices and machinery, especially those with a fluctuating draw. So that's the battery buffer purpose. APCs also create sub-networks, as no devices on the far side of an APC are visible on the main network. Aha, okay, like I said. Lastly, an APC charges batteries, which can provide backup power to the sub-network in the case of an outage. Note that an APC requires a battery to stabilize power draw. It also has 2 variants, each allowing power to flow in one direction only. Okay. Well done. You have completed the power network. You did better than the last cadet. Turn on the APC to activate the network and let there be light once again. Maybe I should say something like they seem to be having some kind of a god complex. Good work, cadet. You've repaired the walls and finished the power system. That's the last step of phase 2. Press the complete button to transmit your results to Stationeer Command, and we move on. Stamp of approval. Congratulations, your results have been received by Stationeer Command of the Off-World Development Agency. So the logic thing had a special message, but the first 2 have the same message, it appears. Mining and fabrication. Which one do we want to see next? What do we want to hear next? Mining and fabrication. Airlocks. You know what? I'm going to do the airlocks thing first, because mining fabrication we have seen. I'm going to do that one also, but let's do airlocks first. I want to do the interesting stuff. I mean, we have done an airlock already, but how would they teach you that? Welcome, cadet. To complete this phase of testing and pressurizing your base, we will run you through basic airlock construction. Before we start, looks like your suit's taken some damage. Use duct tape to fix it. Does it? My suit is taking damage? I was not aware of that. Hey, wait a minute. Oh!
Suit damage.
There was this loading in thing again. That was happening again there, right there. And this also kind of fucked with the tutorials. Good to know. I wonder... If I would have restarted the game before this tutorial, would this also have happened? Is this maybe a repeated world loading thing? So, left mouse button, right mouse button. Aha. Ah, nice sound. Let's get started. To build an airlock, start by printing 2 door kits. You will need to add ingots from the crate to the autolathe. Oh, it's the moon, right. You can now print 2 door kits using the multi-axis molecular compositional system, aka the autolathe, and begin isolating yourself from the loneliness and disappointment of space. Beep. Bop. Interior doors? No. Normal doors, huh? And I will click here. And what happens if I just leave this running? What does the tutorial do? Just keeps printing. Before you can construct replacement doors, ODA protocol dictates you must remove the destroyed ones. The protocol, huh? Okay, let's destroy them then. Deconstruct destroyed door 1. Yeah, this door is destroyed. Oh, I cannot get through the door now. Wicked. What tool do I need? Angle grinder. And what about the door that is also here apparently? Dude, there are 2 doors here. Or am I reading this wrong? Okay, the graphics were a bit weird there. Deconstruct destroyed door 1 and door 2. Lots of steps.
You need a Soma FM t-shirt. It's a high-quality black American Apparel shirt with the red Soma FM logo on it. And the only way to get it is by making a $50 donation to Soma FM. Go to somafm.com/t-shirts for more information.
You're listening to Groove Salad, ambient beats and grooves from somafm.com.
Ah crap, I got the thing with the player wrong, huh? It happens. What can you do? Nothing of this is edited after all. So every video is live except the trailer. And maybe paused sometimes, that happens. So, I find the amount of steps that it takes to deconstruct a destroyed door way overboard. I mean, this was like 6 steps. Even though a destroyed door should rather be like less steps, because it's less door now. Less of a door. Okay, good work. Now build composite doors in the highlighted positions. You'll need to cycle through the options to get the correct door variant, using the mouse wheel. Let's clean up a bit. Why did I print the doors anyway? I mean, I have them. I have doors here from the deconstruction. Now I have 6 doors, I need 2. Hilarious. Place composite door in highlighted position. So I would assume that a mistake that many people would be doing at the beginning is they would place the door because they're struggling with 3 or 4 different things at the same time, so they cannot explore 3 and 4 or 3 and 4 things at the same time at full depth. And so then they would place the wrong door, which would then add another layer of struggle. So I think the tutorials, even though they are well done, need some polishing. Manual hatch, composite roll call, composite door, okay. Is that correctly placed then? Seems so. And the other one? Connect door 1 to logic and power networks. I have cable. And let's do it the old-fashioned way here. Oh no, there's 3 ways. God damn it, if I would have to do it this way every time, that would be shit. 4-way junction. Not what we want. 3-way corner. No. Straight, corner, 3-way junction. Is that the thing? Yep. Even though it still looked a bit weird regarding that overlay. As a stationeer, you need to finish things. Complete construction of the doors using resources from the crate and your inbuilt, you mean built-in, not inbuilt, right? Substantion AI tooltip HUD helper. So when you strip yourself of this spacesuit, which I guess I shouldn't, the pressure is nil, and you still get a tooltip. Are we talking chipped people here, or what is this? Finish construction of door 1. As we know, we need that and glass. Just weld thingies. And wrench, lever the thingies. Yep. Okay. Naming items or networks reduces confusion. Use the labeler to name the interior and exterior door on the data network. Turn labeler on. Label inner door, interior door. That works. Build a gas sensor to monitor pressure in the airlock. You'll need to consult the Stationpedia to learn which device fabricates it. So that shower head up there, it's spooky to enter such a room here which is enclosed and then there's a shower up there, but anyway. Gas sensor. Where's the gas sensor? I have to fabricate it. Open Stationpedia with F1. Navigate to kit sensors. Kit. Wait, we have kit sensors. Kit gas sensor exists also? Weird. Fabricate sensor kit. This kit produces a range of sensors, including blah 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 blah. Fabricate sensor kit. And they're not telling me how, for whatever reason. Because I'm pretty sure, or am I unsure? Kit sensors. Yeah, you can't make them here. Can you make them with the electronics printer or with the autolathe? Sensor. Oh, we can make them here. Only one, please. Sensors. Haha, you can make them with both. Like the cables. That's weird. But that's the way it is then. Build gas sensor and hide the position. Gas sensor. To pressurize an airlock, you need an active vent to cycle air and a passive vent to allow atmosphere to pass into the pipe network. Yeah, this is rather complicated for a beginner, I bet. Anyway. I mean, I've seen now like 10 plus hours of this thing. Active vent. So this is the vent that goes here. Or not. Build active vent in high position inside airlock. Build passive vent in high position on base wall. What? Where is that passive vent? Did I toss that somewhere? There is no passive vent. Do they expect me to print it? I mean, why don't they fucking say so then? Has the gravity changed? It has. Weird. Okay, then let's print a passive vent. Good thing we know how that works. Bit extreme that they're not telling you that, because that's too hard then for a beginner. So tutorials are good, but they do need work. Oh, that's cool. Connect the vents with a pipe network in order to pump air from the room into the airlock. NORSEC consoles allow you to control and monitor various systems depending on their configuration. Think of them as a small, simple brain. Okay, we know that this is necessary, but a beginner is like... There's many concepts tossed at a person at once, I tell you that. I mean, you can play the tutorial multiple times, of course, and maybe that's even the appeal, you know? If there's a film, for example, that tells you everything that you need to know, but you can watch it 10 times and every time you find something new, even significantly so, that's a good film. So, but still, I mean, this is supposed to enable you to play the game. Build console in highlighted position. Circuit boards provide consoles with a range of different functionality. Here you need an airlock circuit board and a data disk to program it. Fabricate airlock circuit board, probably with this dude. Airlock. Advanced airlock, airlock. Nee, air control. Air control, Circuit board console. Do we have a glass sheet already? We do. Turn console on. To program the airlock, you need a data disk. Then select the items you would like the console to operate. Devices highlighted green with red text. Devices highlight green with red text when selected. Fabricate data disk. Electronic, maybe? Yup. What does it take? 5 gold, 5 copper. I mean, one thing that's definitely missing in my opinion is that they don't tell you why you're doing this. Of course, yes, you're building an airlock, and they set this NORSEC consoles, control stuff, but still, if I'm in here, and they're saying, select something, why am I selecting this? Yeah, but I mean, it makes sense in the context of this game. But someone who needs to play tutorials doesn't know the context of this game, so they're not living in this reality where every item does something and it is meaningful or something. So that I'm actually telling this little computer in here with which devices it will operate is not clear to me as a beginner. And it's fucking cool that it actually works that way. Select gas sensor, select active vent. Now select the airlock doors. Selecting the external door as exterior will cause the other to be default to internal. Yeah, we've seen that. Bop. When you have successfully completed the airlock setup, the switch on the side of the console will light up green. Remove the data disk from the console to lock it. The airlock's ready, so now you can pressurize the base. Turn on the APC to fill the room with atmosphere. The system will maintain a 100 kPa pressure. As the room fills with atmosphere, your suit will register the external pressure and temperature change, and also your location in the world, it appears. What's this? Atmosphere key does not exist. Grid. Hopefully that's not relevant. But then again, it's an old version, so... The pre-phase change version, I think is about 1 year old. That's the version I'm playing right now. Now the base is pressurized, so you can test the airlock by pressing cycle to exterior. Let's do that then. Good work, Cadet. You've built an airtight, pressurized base. That's the last step of practical testing, phase 4. So let's reiterate. At the very beginning, they told us enter the station, pick up the tools. This is how the user interface works, press Alt and such. And up here we have some crates, some frames that are missing. Put the frames there and weld them. That is indeed fundamental knowledge, how you that you need to close the frames and how to place them. And then we were also told there are some destroyed things. Let's remove those and then put the right ones in and weld them. And then... God damn it, I have a hole there in my head. But So basically they have told you how you can make an airtight room and how to make a door through this to the outside that will not let your station atmosphere escape, at least on the moon, where you only have one atmosphere on the inside. Return inside and press the complete button. No, I will drive this thing. Oh, I can't, doesn't have power. Repressurizing. Interesting that these are still pumping even though we have the right pressure in here already. And where's the air going? I cannot open. Smelting. Ah, we're gonna see that soon. Stamp of approval. Congratulations, your results have been received by the stationeer command of the ODA. Yeah. Mining and fabrication. Let's do that thing now. Hopefully it won't be boring. I mean, the airlock was interesting, albeit a bit tedious. Welcome, cadet. As a stationeer deployed far from Earth, you have a choice. Forge your own resources from local materials or perish. Basic knowledge of mining and fabrication is essential. Repair the lunar test base to prove your skills. Design often works backwards. To repair the testing base, you need components, for which you need a hydraulic pipe bender, which you need resources to fabricate. So let's track down some ore using the tablet. Oh, okay, the moon loaded in, great. Get tablet from crate. The Xigo Paddy tablet performs a range of different functions. With a tracking cartridge inserted, it helps to navigate your local beacons. Beacons? Yeah, of course, that thing we know already. Add tracker cartridge. Finding ore to build your base takes time. To help, we've placed a beacon at a nearby iron deposit. Use the tablet to navigate to the beacon, then get mining. Can we drive there? Huh, interesting. So that's what the beacon looks like? Or is that only for the tutorial? I guess that's only for the tutorial, huh? Yeah, that's cool. Hey, let me just take this thing. Okay, your mining belt does two things. It holds your mining tools and stores the ore you mine. When it's equipped in your belt slot, any ores mined are stored there automatically. Ah, shit. Okay, the beacon is gone. I want to take a nice screenshot there. Bep. That's the wrong one. The Tricone rotary topo mining drill lives in your mining belt, functioning equally well in vacuum and atmosphere. Its cemented carbide bits increase resilience, bearing life, and reduce spalling. I don't know. Treat it well. Your mining belt should now have plenty of iron ore in it. Carry it back to the base and let's get smelting. Is 30 the amount that I had to mine? Is that plenty? Or are they insinuating I should take more stuff with me? Did it? Oh, I'm still ticking the previous box somehow. Do you hear that? Maybe they're trying to tell you, yeah, maybe it's enough to just return to base. Just can't stand this thing standing around here in the cold. So picking up doesn't work when you have the drill in your hand. Return to base. No power is being produced. This is just weird. Before it can be used for construction, raw ore has to be turned into pure ingots. For that, the simplest solution is an arc furnace. Grab a kit from the crate and place it in the highlighted area. Aha, now we're going over here to smelting. Which way? That's the right way, huh? Yep. Connect arc furnace to power using cables from tool belt. The arc furnace won't operate at high enough temperatures to create complex alloys, but it smelts iron just fine. Add your iron ore to the arc furnace. Activate the arc furnace. That's it. You're done mining for now, so swap back to the tool belt. You'll be needing it shortly. Sure. I'll equip the tool belt then. Okay, that works. Simple, fast, and fairly efficient. An arc furnace also creates gas byproducts that can be filtered out and used for other purposes. Yeah, I've already detected that in my playthrough. Right now, however, you just need the ingots it makes. It's nearly finished. Is it? Is it? Is it? That looks cool. What's this? Plinth. Plinth? Why is it saying plinth? Okay, plinth might be an English term that I just don't know. I guess so. Okay, grab the ingot. Come on. Add ingot to auto lathe. Wherever that may be. Yep. So again, the moon is like moony, low gravity. The hydraulic pipe bender makes pipes, as well as atmospheric devices and some portable structures. To build one with the autolathe, you need iron, copper and gold. The other ingots you need are in the crate. So we're making the hydraulic pipe bender. For that we needed resources. One of the resources, the iron, wasn't present, so we had to mine that and smelt it. The autolathe is a multi-axis. The autolathe is a multi-axis molecular compositional tool. It fabricates a range of structural and device kits, including the humble hydraulic pipe bender. Click the search button on the front to select recipes. Bip bop bender. And I only wanted one because this would print. But how fast is this thing? I guess they accelerated this for the purpose of the tutorial, I guess. Or is it faster maybe in this version of the game? Pick up, place in whatever position. Yep. Things take time. Like the autolathe, the hydraulic pipe bender has several construction stages. Follow the tooltips to finish constructing it. I will do no such thing. Oh wait, I would miss that thing. Turn on pipe bender. Yep. Versatility is a virtue. Need ingots in a hurry? Fabrication devices can also provide resource storage. Eject them from the autoclave by pulling the lever. Yeah, that's something I also found out by sheer trying. Like, wait, there's another, okay. And turning it on, yep. But that's explained here, so the tutorials tell you this stuff. All of that into the pipe bender, okay. Active vents are critical airlock components. You cannot fabricate one with a hydraulic pipe bender. Turn off pipe bender when fabrication is complete. Good work, Cadet. You've created a complete fabrication system. That's the last step of practical testing. Phase 3. Press the complete button to transmit your results to Stationeer commands. Okay. I realize we still have the mouse pointer. In some tutorials we didn't have that here in the end. Interesting. Yeah, same message as always. Return to main menu. So what have we seen so far? We have seen the basic skills, like user interface and place some frames. Construction, like remove those broken frames and put proper ones in and weld them and such. Mining we have just done. Airlocks we have done. Alloy smelting. Upgrade your smelting skills and learn to create metal alloys for more ambitious constructions. Yeah, I've done one steel smelt in episode 3 that actually was rather easy if you just follow, you know, the most basic things. I didn't even consider pressure and temperature really. It's just easy. Welcome, Cadet. Stationeer Command is pleased with your progress. They have authorized you to upgrade your skills. In this phase, we'll test your alloy smelting abilities to create more advanced structures and devices. You've added a lot of devices to your base, and you're getting low on power. A station battery could help by letting you store excess power for use at other times. These require steel, so first you have to build a furnace for smelting alloys. And the moon has been loaded into blue da ba dee da. Where is the furnace? Get furnace from crate. That thing, yep. Now put the monstrosity right there. Auto rotate is for the win. Yeah, when it looks white-ish. Finish building the rest of the fucking owl again. Hilarious. Wrench and 2 iron sheets required to continue construction. Mouse speed is not the way I'm used to. Furnaces produce metal ingots, heat, and waste gas. The Stationeer's handbook suggests capturing that gas for use elsewhere, but you're not set up for that yet. So you need to pump it outside to avoid poisoning yourself. This will also let you vent the furnace later. I'm pretty sure that the furnace doesn't vent stuff if you don't... I mean, at least mine didn't, or was it different back then? Maybe. Place vent outside. No, what do I have to do? Get the pipe from the crate. Place pipe in highlighted area. Get passive vent from the crate. Place vent outside in highlighted position. Pipe in highlighted area. Managing atmospheres on barren, airless rocks is all in day's work for a Stationeer, so volume pumps are handy. Adding one to your pipe network will act as a valve to maintain pressure in the furnace and let you remove waste gas when you're done smelting. I wonder, do I have a kit atmospherics? Do I have an atmospherics tablet here? Yeah. So if we use the furnace soon, then I could just look at this pipe here to see if that furnace actually vents into this thing. Actually, it should. Maybe I should, yeah, let's do that. Does it come out or doesn't it? Nah, I might regret this hard. Place volume pump. Volume pump. Always the problem with the placing. I mean, for a beginner, that is not easy. That you just have to press the auto-rotate key and then multiple times, that's just... I mean, the build ghosty things here, they are not good. They're different here than they are in the current version of the game, but even in the current one, they are not good. Fun fact, furnace-related accidents were the leading cause of stationeer dismemberment last year. You must monitor its pressure and temperature at all times, or unpleasantness may result. Set up consoles to display this information for you. Aha, that's interesting. I mean, just pointing at the thing will also be fine, but this is cool. I have these displays around. Give me that, it's mine.
Power critical.
So I get the feeling that these they're not even used in this difficulty here. Place console and hide the position, add gas circuit board to unfinished console. Gas display, console. So they can't just do airlocks, but they can also do other things. Uh-huh. And what if I use a different console type? Would that fly? Probably not, huh? Okay, console. Complete console with glass sheets, insert data disk, and turn on console. To program the console to show the furnace temperature, toggle the mode to temperature by clicking on the setting currently assigned to pressure. Select furnace from list of devices. So this gas display thing has a mode pressure, and it has a mode temperature, and it has two modes, pressure and temperature. And I'm supposed to go to temperature. And I guess this one's set to pressure. Let's see if that's so. Mode pressure. Make slave. What does that mean? Select furnace from list of devices. Remove data disk, configure second console for pressure. Okay. Is already. Oh right, maybe it has to be furnace also. Okay, that was a bit short, the text regarding the things I had to do, because it looked like I had to just click pressure up here. But okay. I mean, if the tutorials work reliably, which so far they did, then it's okay, I guess. But if they sometimes don't work reliably, and they warned us that they wouldn't, then I think having a text that doesn't fully explain what you're supposed to click next is not good, because then you don't know, is the tutorial at fault or is it you? And since you don't know the game yet, you cannot make that kind of judgment call, and then you're stuck. And that's frustrating. And it's certainly frustrating to want to play a game that's so complex as this one, and it is fucking complex, goddammit. Then having to learn so many things first, but then also being confronted with steps that are not clear, you know? Excellent. You are ready to smelt like you have never smelted before. Consult the Stationpedia to find out how to fuel the furnace up. Consult furnace page in Stationpedia for fuel recipe. Close the Stationpedia when you have finished reading. How will you detect whether I finished reading? Furnace. There's the wrong furnace. I know we read this already in the previous episode, but let's do the tutorials thoroughly. Employs a high temperature gas mix of oxygen and volatiles to smelt ingots and a range of alloys as raw materials for fabricators. So you always have to have that fuel in there. A basic gas mixture can be achieved by adding ice oxide and ice volatiles. Isn't that? Oxygen, volatiles, oxide, volatiles, or is this something else? In a 1:2 ratio directly to the furnace, but more complex alloys will require careful management of a dedicated gas mixing network. Exact ingredient ratios must be observed. Likewise, smelting ores at insufficient temperatures will produce reagents which must be recycled. If water is present, blah 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 blah, we know that. Close the thing. The ODA needs you out there, serving the solar system as soon as possible, so we've left you a supply of oxide and volatiles to speed things up. You'll find them stored in the mining belt in the crate. Because else they would melt, I presume. Equip mining belt. Resources don't always come in the exact quantity you need, so you need to split them. Ices crack easily in your powerful grip. nil temperature here, so we have vacuum, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Split oxide ore in half. Split oxide ore. Click on oxide ore. Split oxide ore in half. Let's fire this thing up. It's not exactly ODA best practice, but adding ore directly to the furnace will work for now. You must process each piece of oxide individually by pressing the activate button several times. The furnace lid will open when the oxide is fully processed. Need to work on the text, man. So we just like stuff that in there, and then we have to click the thing. 1, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, 4, 1000, 5, 1000, 6, 1000. You have to click that for every little thing? Why? Add 12 volatiles to the furnace. Half. Well, that's gonna be fun. 1. Process volatiles, press activate button until lids open. 1. It's already open? Why? And haha, we still have nil temperature, so the tutorials, maybe they were even outdated for this game version, because they assumed that the gas would be streaming out, but it's not. I mean, else we wouldn't have nil here. Because this thing is clearly not longer cold. Oh yes. Temperature, pressure 13 megapascals. 13! Temperature 2000 degrees Celsius. Okay, the tutorial is a bit backwards there. I didn't realize that the lid was open. There's no atmosphere in this room, so you can't hear the furnace roaring. But it is. So get your other ingredients ready. Printing a station battery also requires copper and gold. We left your ores in the locker. No, the furnace's higher temperature and pressure makes it a smelting speed machine. However, I have a thought. What is this vent good for? Beep 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 bo 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 beep 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 bo 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 beep bo beep bo bo beep 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 bo 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 beep bo beep bo beep bo 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 bo. Pipe network 8361. Let's see what Edgar's does. Help. Oh, it's not documented here. It was documented in the current version. Doesn't it exist here at all? Oh, it does exist and it's not alphabetically sorted. That may. Oh, it's not alphabetically sorted. Hilarious. Add gas down there. Can't see the mouse pointer anyway. Add gas. Oxygen, nitrogen, okay, we can just name the gas. Adds gas type to target thing of supplied ID of amount of add temperature. See, that's what I thought. Now, I want to hear that thing rumble. So I want to just add some gas to this thing, and since it's open, we should get some atmosphere in here, and then maybe we hear that. 8361. Add gas. Oxygen. 8361. Type, target, or amount not specified. 1. Adding 1 moles of oxygen to pipe network. 1 mole. Okay, 10 then maybe. We see here, temperature 20 degrees, so something's happening. Yeah, that works. It works. So let's 100? So 1000 then? Yeah, that's more like it. So that's what this thing does. And the gas is slowly streaming away. Oh, that thing looked differently back then. So what am I supposed to do? Insert 50 copper into furnace. I guess the gold is also needed. Or what was it? Let's only take the copper. Again, not moon gravity. Wait for copper ingot to smelt. Aha, it is smelting. The temperature in there is... Your copper ingot is complete. Pull the lever to remove the completed ingot. Pressure is 10 megapascals, temperature is 900-ish Celsius. Excellent. Now smelt a gold ingot. Use Space Alchemist. You betcha. Oh, and the lever is still open. But not a problem. Oh, close the furnace. Wait for gold to smelt. Oh, crap. Now I fucked up the tutorial. I didn't! Ah. Eject the gold ingot. Close the... okay. If you made it this far, cadet, your chances of surviving this test are well over 50%. But the furnace maintains pressure, even when it cools. So unless you want to go bang, vent the furnace to reset it. Turn on volume pump to vent gas. That is this thing here. Let the pressure reduced to below 99 kPa. Pressure 4 megapascals. 3, 2, 1. It's apparently slowing down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowing down again. Aha, okay, that was fast. Maybe it was a good idea to twiddle the knob. Now that the furnace pressure has reduced to safe-ish levels, shut down the volume pump and refuel the furnace to get it going again. If you need extra ore, there's more in the second locker. Okay, that's indeed enough. Refuel the furnace to get it going again. Ah, I have to turn off the thing. Kinda important. Okay, whatever. Oh, wait, maybe like this? Is this the way to use it? No, then it's not close enough. I think that design here is a bit insufficient, I might say. It's opening, okay. Why is it opening? Because it's still warm or something? Is that what it is? You toss something in and then you... I don't know. Like rocketry and party planning, getting your complete ratios correct is critical to alloy smelting. Consult the Stationpedia to find the best ratio of iron and carbon for smelting steel, as well as the appropriate pressure and temperature. No, it doesn't work like this. Steel. Oh, maybe maybe the Stationpedia cannot be opened while you paused, because sometimes the Stationpedia is essential to the tutorial. That might be it. Ingot. But steel ingots are a metal alloy crafted in a furnace by smelting ore iron and ore coal in a ratio of 3:1. It may not be elegant, but ice oxide and ice volatiles can be combined and blah blah blah. We know that. So we need like 3 iron and 1 coal or something, some multiplier of that. When you add carbon, coal and iron from the cabinet to the furnace will automatically start smelting the alloy. If you eject the iron before adding the coal, you will simply make an iron ingot. Add 24 iron, add 8 coal. Okay, that's rather specific. It's already let's see, 3 times 8 is 24, yep. Will produce 32 grams ingot of steel. Huh, we made steel. Now you have everything you need to upgrade your power system with the station battery. Print this kit battery using the electronics printer. So even the other ingots were part of the game. I mean, I'm kind of inclined to put more fuel in the thing than can handle right now, but that's not how you complete the tutorial, I guess. Oh, they also do that? Just opening the thing? Explosive decompression? Shameful. Let me guess. That's a hilarious bug. I wonder if that's in the current version also. Anyway, the question was, what airlock chip is in here? Advanced airlock. Huh. Right, it's two thingies. So let's add this stuff to the thing. Print a kit battery. Battery. Kit battery. Only one, please. 5%. Ah, the gas is coming out here. Yep. Looks cool, the earth through that window then. Excellent. Station batteries let you store excess power so you don't need to be continually generating it. Place it alongside the other batteries in your array. I want to take a screenshot here. It already pumped before the door was closed. Did you hear that? That's weird. Place kit battery in highlighted position. Oh, what was that? Okay, they need to work on the ladders, or maybe that's fixed by now, who knows. Yeah, it's already rotated correctly. Just to be safe, batteries must be turned on to receive power. A battery's power switch is on the side. Turn on batteries using switch on side. Excuse me, this is not yet operable. Shit, man, how am I supposed to complete this tutorial? God damn it. Right. Almost there. Turn on the battery's network area power controller, APC, to link it to the main power network. The APC isolates the battery network and ensures steady power to flow into the main network. Where is that? Oh, right here. Now turn on the main power network and let there be light. Mark, damn it. I'll sue you. Where is the operate main power network APC? It is inside. Well, does the battery do anything? I mean, it's currently rather empty. This one anyway. And, well, it's not even connected yet. Well, it's connected on the input side. Oh, whatever. I mean, this was about smelting and we did that. So we've seen that what's maybe not communicated correctly is the necessity of the right pressure and temperature. They don't like lead you through a situation where that is not correct, you know, and what you can do then. That's missing. And I wonder what would happen if I ever encounter that problem. Signature moved, but so turn on the main power APC network. Oh, right, we already did this? Ah. Congratulations, your base's power system is finished. That's the last step of practical training, phase 5. Press the important complete button to transmit your results to Stationeer Command. Excellent work, Cadet. You have mastered basic steel smelting. Tutorials. Basic skill, construction, mining, airlocks, alloy smelting, hydroponics, hydration and food. Now that is interesting, because that is what I haven't yet done. Getting hungry? Test your ability to sustain yourself off-world. Welcome, Cadet. It's time to test your ability to sustain yourself far, far from home. Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages here. In this phase, we'll look at keeping yourself hydrated, growing food, and cooking it up into something useful. Start by setting up a water bottle refill station. I'm not sure, I mean, it's saying here we have no air in the suit. But there is no air in the suit and the battery is empty. And the moon is not complete. Now the moon is complete. Now we have battery power. Now we have the... Okay. So that's what the loading arrow does. God damn it. This is extreme, baby. Okay. Where's that crate? Let's take a look around first. Frame rate isn't too good, but this is a complex station, so that's what we have to expect. I wonder just how complex it is, because, I mean, I haven't seen it really. We have eggs here. We have a reagent processor, microwave, and of course the I'm done, let's move on to the next thing button. And a spawn point. Oh, that's when you die, huh? I should set up one of these so I spawn in my station. That would be wise. I need to... Okay, and note to self. That's that thing right there. Get water bottle filler from tank, from crate. Here we go. Water bottle filler. Place water bottle filler in highlighted position. Here we have a pipe that goes here. Is that the one? No, I have to use this one. In any hydration system, you need a place to store water. Build a water tank and a water tank connector so you can link it to the pipe network. Aha! Here they do teach you how to connect the water tank to a pipe network. Exactly the question that I had, and then for whatever magical reason mastered in the game when I played it. Oh, wheat. Nice. Tank connector. Grow light. Where's the tank connector? Yep. Wrestle tank onto tank connector. Wrestle water tank. Yeah. Oh, that was easy. I shouldn't have spoken. Use wrench to connect water tank to connector. Yeah, see, they tell you that. So that very important key fucking skill is being told there. And what is this? C tool belter. It's showing you the crate tooltip and the other tooltip overlaid. Not a problem. This is not the current version of the game. Finish the liquid pipe network by connecting the liquid pipes to the tank connector. But first, I want to take a look at with my neat tablet. Are you telling me there's nothing in there? The tank is empty. It's all fake. Fake, I tell you. It's all pretense. Every episode. The liquid pipes from crate. Place T-junction in highlighted position. I wonder when they introduced this thing with the wrench, because you can just do the crossing and such of pipes by having the wrench in the other hand, just like with the cables. T-junction in another place also. This one? Yep. Place pipe in highlighted position. You're almost ready to fill your water bottle. Grab an empty bottle from the crate, then insert it into the bottle filler. Nothing in the pipes. Excellent. Now it's time to add water to your liquid network. Grab the ore belt from the crate, then use the ice crusher to process ice into water. Ice crusher. Wait, is there... You can find... water. Right, you can find water, I remember. Turn the thing in there, and will it not melt? I mean... Doesn't this melt if you toss this down? It does melt. Huh. Then turn this on. Turn on ice crusher to fill bottle. I haven't turned it on yet. Oh. Ice crusher has some N2 and H2O in there. And here we only have H2O. And what connections do we have? Water? Yeah, and another output. Let me guess. Water. Water. See what I knew? Ice water. So, nitrogen 5 moles, water 20 moles. Yep, that's the reason. I just tossed in some water and that came out, and the nitrogen is also in that ice. And it didn't come out because it's a gas, it's not a liquid. And it would come out here, I guess. Drink water. I hereby drink water. Now you have a water supply. Let's get growing. Hydroponic trays provide a simple and effective system for growing plants of all sorts. Finish the network by adding another tray to the array. Hydroponics device, hydroponics tray. We have two thingies here. The difference is the device has a connector thingy. So maybe it has data? Could be that it has data. Can I place this thing here? Nope, that doesn't trigger. Wrench required. Hydroponics tray, hydroponics tray. Before you plant anything, set up a grow light so you can grow all through the night. Excuse me, I have to shut something up. The shutting up is now completed. Verification of video recording processing. Yes, sufficient. Get grow light from crate. Grow light. Okay, so you need when it's dark, you need the grow light. But it is not dark. We have lamps here. Cool. Pick up cable. Build cable in halted position. Turn on the grow light. Different plants require different atmospheric ratios, but today we are just testing the basics. You've got water, light and the correct gas mix, so it's time to plant wheat in each of the hydroponic trays. We do have water? When did that happen? I mean, the tank is empty. Or is the tank now not empty? Ha ha ha! Now there's something in the tank. Hilarious. Someone did add gas in the tutorial script, huh? So we have in here half a megapascal of pressure, of whatever stuff, I don't know. Okay, anyway, let's plant the wheat. Here is already something planted here. Well, no wonder, you know. Hold R to clear the wheat. How much wheat do we have? 9. So I'd rather not do this. The wheat is not growing and will never fruit. That's not promising. The wheat does not have the correct atmospheric gas composition. What gas composition does the wheat then need? Cannot do this. Okay, wheat. Blah blah blah. Carbon dioxide and gas composition. It was explicitly talking about the composition. We need carbon dioxide. Is there no carbon dioxide in this room? There is CO2, but it's not enough. Let me just help with that. Did you see that? Did you see that? So now it exploded into this thing, and this thing suddenly said, "Oh, I can breathe. Oh, let's sprout." And oh no, my hope is gone. I'm dying. Where is the CO2, man? There's no CO2 here. Or will this come later as a step? Okay, let's continue. It's harvest time. You can eat raw wheat if you like, but it will provide more nourishment if you cook it. Harvest 20 wheat, then use the reagent processor to turn it into flour. What? Didn't we already see this just now, a second ago? However that happened, huh? I guess the idea was don't give the right atmosphere so they won't grow when we say it's time to grow. Maybe that's why they did this. But I cheated you. So this will create one seed. That's what we start with the seed. So you get seed back. You get a seed back. And then we can still harvest the plant. Well, let's replant then. I mean, it will never fruit. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way. Is there something akin to a pipe network here that is open? What if I just take one of these pipes, but they're not open? But how much pressure can they take? What will happen? I wonder. I'm just curious. So here we have the pipe network 9092. 90929092, and we need carbon dioxide, or is it just CO2? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Added 1 moles of carbon dioxide. 20 degrees Celsius. and it's heating up for whatever reason. Now we can study this a bit, or maybe it's unwise to build upon this old version, which does have a different look, so maybe it works differently. But the negative value might mean that this is heating up, and we can see that it's heating up, and positive might mean it's convecting its heat away. And the same probably then for radiation. So positive means it gets colder, negative means it receives some stuff from the surrounding. Anyway, that's 24 kilopascals. How about 1000? I thought these had some pressure limit. 60 megapascals, okay. Then let's add more then, I guess. And more even. Okay, let's step back. Is this thing taking damage? No tooltip? 73 megapascals. I hope the station can survive this. Is the pipe not... This is only the stress sound. This is not the explosion sound that we got last time when we had some liquid. Or is it only when liquid is in there? Crap. Okay, whatever. So, harvest 20 wheat. Let's harvest 20 wheat. What just happened? That wasn't 20 wheat, man. Maybe they counted the C's themselves also, or whatever. It's mildly off-putting. What happens if I do this? Will this then come out? No, apparently not. A bit weird, okay. Early access. Add wheat to reagent processor funnel. Turn on bench. Is that not the funnel?
On Soma FM.
Dude, why are you telling me? Reagent processor. Add wheat to reagent processor funnel. Is that not the reagent processor? Yes. Ah, fuck my life. It doesn't trigger because, I mean, for whatever reason. Maybe the wheat that you need to add needs to have the right amount. I mean, they were talking about 20 earlier, so let's try that again. Hopefully, I don't want to lose this tutorial, man. They said 20. Let's just say I will take exactly 20. That seems more reasonable. So it counts the amount, but when it said, hey, you're done, you have harvested correctly, congratulations. Let me just get down on my knees and suck your cock. When they did that, they miscounted, and so yeah, and so I didn't have the right thing in my hand. And the reaction to funneling it, to putting it into the funnel up there, that was, for whatever reason, focused on the amount. In a moment you will have flour, so you can get baking. You can cook a variety of foods in the microwave, including delicious muffins. Make sure to follow the recipe exactly, because baking is a science. Yeah, playing the tutorial apparently is also a science. I mean, they are somewhat buggy, but I mean, so far we managed. Open the microwave. Add egg to microwave, which is here. Add 10 milliliters of milk to microwave. Milk? They have milk? Oh, there it is! Of course, of course. 1 milliliter, okay. Ah, so I have 100 milliliters. 50 grams flour to microwave. 50 grams, okay, I think it makes sense here to split a bit. You can't? You can't split this. Am I supposed to click like 100 times? No, it always does 50 grams maybe. I don't know how this works really. Why is it 50 grams now? Why is it not 1 gram and then I have to click 50 times? Is it a convenience thing for the tutorial or how does this work? Close microwave, which for whatever reason is already ticked. And bake muffin. Okay, another bug. And I don't think that this percentage needs any decimal places as fast as it's counting up. You're about to receive one of Agrizero's finest muffins. Enjoy it and banish that hunger, cadet. Eat the muffin. I will hereby eat the muffin. Well done, cadet. You have demonstrated a high degree of self-sufficiency and thinking on your feetness. An acceptable culinary acceptable culinary talents. Stationeer Command will be proud of you. Press the important blue button to transmit your results. Hopefully I keep the thing. Yummy, yummy. Good work, cadet. You have demonstrated acceptable hydration and hydroponic skills. I have to certainly think about this when we're live again. I mean, how exactly to do things. Oh, I just clicked next tutorial. Well, maybe that makes sense. Okay, gas mixing. Welcome, cadet. Deployed as a stationeer, you will need to create all manner of fuels and atmospheres for far-flung ODA bases. So let's explore your knowledge of gas filtering and mixing. A stationeer's work is never done, but your well does out of gas. Time to create more fuel. Okay, that is something interesting because we will have that problem. First, you need a source of oxygen. Your plants make oxygen from...
critical.
Okay. Your plants make oxygen from CO2, and there's plenty of that in your suit's waste tank. Just vent it in the hydroponics room. Open suit user interface. Select waste tank. That is indeed a full tank, man. How full is it? What is in there? 9 megapascals. It is heating up from the room. We can see a few joules, not much. There's CO2 in there. It's only CO2, and in this room we have almost no CO2. So let's see how that changes. In order to extract oxygen from the atmosphere in this room, build an active vent in the highlighted position. Use it to pump atmosphere to your filtration system. Q, R, no. Now, leave your greenery alone for a moment, move through the airlock to the atmospherics room to construct your gas mixing system. So what am I supposed to achieve in the end? I mean, it would be nice to know the goal, or maybe they told me that and just for whatever reason didn't remember. Enter atmospherics room. Grow room. Composite door. Why doesn't this say atmospherics room when this says grow room? To extract oxygen from the hydroponic room atmosphere, you need to reverse entropy. That's why the next step is building a filtration unit. I need to reverse entropy? What the fuck? What? That's not possible. And if it's possible in this game, then entropy? Do they even know what that is? Get atmospheric kit from crate. Gas mixer, atmospheric kit. Bop. Okay. And build air conditioner in marked position, I guess. That's probably a mistake that most people will make. Because these things look so much alike. Oh, it's just a one-stage build here. To pass the hydroponic room atmosphere into your filtration unit, complete the green oxygen pipe network. So what we want to do is we want to suck oxygen from where the plants are, because they happen to produce that based upon CO2, and we want to make use of that. Now that is cool. The green... so that was the oxygen pipe network. Complete the oxygen pipe network. Here. The filtration unit produces two things: usable gas and waste gas, which you should dispose of, or loud, unpleasant things may happen. Connect the filtration unit's waste outlet to the waste network so you can expel unwanted gases into the infinite void. My first question is, what does this pipe hold? Nothing. Yeah, we placed an active vent on the other side, which is a pump, and that doesn't let anything through if it isn't on. Bob, which pipes do we need? A filtration unit can filter out two gases simultaneously, but right now you just need oxygen to mix welder fuel, so add oxygen jet filter in the unit. To reduce the chance of your fuel accidentally igniting, it's a good idea to chill your gas. Many stationeers learned this the messy way. To cool your pipes, run them outside and add pipe radiators which disperse heat. Okay, now we're learning about that. Good. That's a very essential skill to know, that you can cool down pipes. Where's the outside? Here? Oh, there is already radiators here. This is not what outside means, is it? Oh, this is what outside means. The most commonly used stationary fuel has two components, oxygen and volatile gas. There's volatile ices in the... Do they have different fuels? The volatile ices in the mining belt in the crate. There's volatile ices in the mining belt in the crate. Add some of the ice crusher to the ice crusher for processing. Goddammit. Note, volatiles sublime rapidly, but not inside the ore belt or crusher. So with that they mean if I hold it in my hand or toss it to the ground it will melt, but if I just keep it in the belt or just toss it in the crusher, then it won't. Volatile. To blend your fuel, you need to connect your oxygen and volatile networks using a gas mixer. Mixers let you set the correct ratio, avoiding the uselessness and disappointment of a bad mix. Gas mixer. Good thing to know. That's not the way to do it. To make sure you don't overpressure your canister, add a pressure regulator. Another important lesson for stationeers who want to keep existing. To make sure you don't overpressure your canister. So I want to fill a canister and it shall not explode, which is the idea. Pressure regulator, the thing we already toyed with to get the phase change scrubbing going, which for whatever magical reason I imagined would work this way. You don't want gases mixing until you're ready, so you need to open and close pipes using valves. We've placed one for you, add another to your oxygen network. Pipe meter gives me information about the pipe, only pressure it seems. We have a mixer here, that is a pressure regulator, which A back pressure regulator makes sure that the pressure on the incoming pipe doesn't exceed a certain level. And a pressure regulator would make sure that the pressure on the target side doesn't exceed a certain level. Yep, that's what it is, I guess. There is no pressure in here. Get gas pipe from valve, from crate. Place valve in highlighted position. To recharge the fuel canister, isn't that with only one N instead of two? Put it in the tank storage unit. These attach directly to pipe networks. Build one in the indicated spot. Canister, yeah, that's a misspelling. They need spell check, man. Aha, here we have that thing. And we put it there. That's something I should also build in my station. Because, I mean, gas tank storage is the name. Gas tank storage! That's the one I saw in the previous episode. I thought it's just for like putting these things on the wall and hold them for whatever reason. It is a connector. Excellent, your gas network is now set up. Insert your welder's empty fuel canister into the storage unit so it's ready for filling. Welder. It's not empty at all, man. But okay, if you so wish. What's in there now? What you have there is 34% O2 and 66% vol. We know that already. That's stuff. To find the correct gas mix ratio for fuel, consult Stationpedia's canister fuel page. Oh, now the pressure is lower, probably because it's spread out here in this pipe, I guess. Which has a volume of... They're not even saying that, what the volume is. Did they not have that concept back then? Pre-phase change, oh my god. The game did... Whoa, that's a long path. Respect, and it still worked when they did the change from back then to the phase change? Dude. Fuel can... Well, the orange portable fuel gas canister supplies a 64-liter mixture of 66% volatiles, 34% oxygen for powering such items as the welding torch and the portable generator. Portable generator, yeah, we've seen that. All gas canisters are full when fabricated to a pressure of 8,000 kilopascals and can be mounted to a portable gas tank or gas tank storage for refill. Here though it says 10 megapascals, so they're saying use 8 and call it a day, huh? Careful not to pressurize beyond 10 megapascals or it may go bang. Set gas mix value to 6634. Hold R for smaller increments. Oh, that's easy. So you can make sure that it will mix this amount of gas. Nice. Good, now set the pressure to on the regulator. This will stop your canister from over-pressurizing and exploding. A safe pressure of a canister is 1950 kPa, although they can tolerate up to almost 10 megapascals. What are you talking about? This thing already had 55 megapascals of pressure. I mean, like, I'm gonna evoke the F word here and say I'm gonna fill it more. Because I want more. Dude! Great work, Cadet. Everything is ready. You can safely begin turning on your equipment to start producing fuel. I won't, though. Let's go up to, like, they said 8,000. Let it be 8,000. I need the labeler, man. 8,000. Hydroponics room. Set active vent to inward. That would be over here. There was in a vacuum, and now we're going back to the pressurized area where we have lots, well, not lots of, we have lots of oxygen, lots of nitrogen, a little bit of CO2. Basically, interesting. What Rocketworks is doing here, they're giving you, let me open the helmet. That should be breathable atmosphere, I think. Yep, it is. This is breathable atmosphere. and even human breathable atmosphere in reality, because the CO2 here is not too high. It's less than 1%. That should be okay, I think. The O2 ratio is a bit high. I think that might function. I don't know. I don't know my way around that in reality. Sorry. Even though my boss is a diver, actually. Hydroponics room. Set active vent to inward. Hydroponics room. Turn on active vent. It's sucking in gas. The room pressure, though, yeah, it's decreasing. Wonder how long this will stay safe. Will it suck the entire room dry? Turn on gas mixer. Oh, and close helmet. Which I found out is I, because the button I in the settings, which says internals, stupidly is for closing and opening the helmet. I mean, what the fuck, man? Internals? Who is supposed to understand that this opens and closes your helmet? The helmet being a very dangerous thing to open in a vacuum. Why would you not say clearly, this is your helmet? So is this filling up? Megapascal, megapascal. If I understand correctly, this will ultimately leave the other room with no atmosphere. Or will it be refilled? Is there some more construction, more stuff over there that will refill the room? Turn on gas mixer. Okay. So what do we have here? Nothing. Here we have nothing. Let's turn on the gas mixer. Turn on pressure regulator. Still set to 8000. Turn on ice crusher. Getting volatiles in this pipe. It should be pink, right? I mean, the ice is pink. I would say red should be fuel when it's already mixed correctly. Do we have more stuff that we can toss in there? Nope. How is that? Turn on filtration unit. And it will then, what will it do? We have the input here at 8 megapascals and counting. Yeah, all right here. We can see that here. Can we see the thing increasing? Yeah, we can. These gauges are nice. It's a nice hands-on experience of the physicality. But I think there should be more. I mean, there's heat, for example, in this game. Is there, for example, are there some glasses in this game where you can see heat, like in Splinter Cell? That would be awesome, man. I mean, this game does really have temperature. Splinter Cell doesn't have. Then I had to fake it. But here you could really see how warm the thing is. That would be fucking awesome. So turn on filtration unit. The volatiles and oxygen are currently waiting patiently in the pipes. Open the valves to let them flow into through the gas mixer Wait, what? Open the valves to let them flow through the gas mixer into your welder canister. Whatever. Someone needs to reread the text, man. So here we have O2, CO2, N2 and X, whatever X is. And maybe that's in here. Home, gases, oxygen. Nope. Man, that thing looked a little bit less full back then, and less designed also. And on the other side here, we have only O2, because that's what the filter says. And here we have... that's the waste pipe, right? Why does the waste pipe have oxygen then? Okay, it depends on where the waste pipe goes, I guess. Where does it go? Over yonder. So I guess it just goes back to where it came from. Oh, that makes sense then. And here's less... I mean, if it's open, if it's a passive vent on the other side, which I guess it is, then if the gas would stream into this pipe. But gas is also streaming into this pipe from the filtration unit. Let's test that. It should then actually equalize with this. So here we have 47%. Interesting that the ratio of O2 is changing. It's increasing. Why is that? Well, because we were pumping over there through a passive vent what was in this pipe. 48, 48, 50, 50. 1.2, 1.3, 1.3. And now the O2 ratio is decreasing because that room from which we are pumping is receiving in the general vicinity of that active vent that is filling this pipe the gas that is this. Dude, this game gives me a fucking hard on. This is the shit. This is the simulation game. Okay, what do we have to do? Open volatile pipe valve. Open oxygen pipe valve. This goes, for whatever reason, outside. Oh, that's why it's cooling. Can we see the temperature? 27 degrees. Dude, were there not radiation radiators back then? There were. Let's sabotage this whole operation a bit. By using proper cooling, man. I mean, these don't cool, these cool. Now what's happening? Pressure, temperature 27 degrees is decreasing, though I don't remember if it was decreasing before. But in principle, I keep pumping stuff in here. The pressure increases, so we're getting more and more pressure in here, yet the temperature decreases, assuming that the temperature on the input side is not cold. This is the input side. 28 degrees. Even though we're getting more and more gas in here, so the mass of thermal energy is increasing, it is still decreasing in temperature. So those things are indeed doing something. Maybe these tutorials were made before there was a differentiation of pipe radiators versus pipe convection radiators. Huh. Okay, and the next step then, turn the valve on, I guess, yeah. Okay, now we have pressure here. But here there's no pressure. There is pressure actually, 25 Pascal. No, I'm measuring the room. Can I measure the pipe? Well, there's nothing in there, 0 pascals. Open this then. Excellent. While the canister is filling, use your tablet to check that oxygen is entering the pipe. You'll need to insert the Atmos analyzer, then hold the tablet over the pipe. I already did that. So there's volatiles, and this is still at 0 for whatever reason. I don't quite understand that. So what's here? We have pressure, it's increasing, okay. What's the ratio? 31.5. Dude, that's not the same temperature, the same pressure. Same ratio. Maybe I should have used an empty canister. Huh. How about a radical idea? I'm in a vacuum here, right? Yeah, I guess it closes automatically for whatever reason, and it had some gas in it because I don't know why.
Waste tank critical.
Oh, my waste tank's a bit too full now. Let's open this then. Oh, which means that there's now fuel gas around me. Okay. Hope that's not too fatal. And now what we have in here is... okay, there's mixture, of course. Huh. But the mixer isn't pure. I mean, what is this mixer doing? So here we have pure volatiles at minus 25 degrees Celsius. And here we have pure oxygen at 23 plus. Indispensable for producing precise atmospheric ratios. This gas mixer, precise my ass, man, blends two gases in proportions ranging between from 0 to 100%. The question is, how is the proportion measured? I mean, if pressure is part of it, the deal, then guess what? Temperature also is, and the temperature is different. Why is the temperature even getting colder over here? I mean, I swapped out the... These radiators are swapped out on the other side, but not here. I don't get it. Okay, equip tablet from backpack. Sterling work, cadet. Your fuel canister is now refilled. The ODA is relieved and impressed with your self-sufficiency. Insert the canister into your welder. Oh, maybe it has to be a special canister? Yeah.
Waste tank critical.
Retrieve canister from storage unit. Yeah, I have to retrieve it also.
Waste tank critical.
Then maybe in the hand? Okay, bit stupid, alright. You can now finish this room by completing the airlock with your fully refueled welder. Let's build it. Right, complete the airlock. Okay, there's the gas around that I can set on fire, but it's only low pressure. That's what that looks like. Will it stop burning at some point? The pressure is increasing. Maybe because, oh, the room is getting hotter and hotter. That was not the best move. Complete the airlock. Why do I have to complete the airlock? Because else I will die. Okay, this is now building under pressure, literally, I guess. The airlock is complete, though. No, it's not. Wait, what do we have here? What are they asking? I mean... Will this ever stop burning? 1000 degrees, it doesn't get hotter and hotter. Is there anything open here that still releases fuel gas? I don't think so. But it's so much. 28 moles of volatiles and some CO2. I wonder if there's a fire extinguisher in this game. And the heat doesn't seem to hurt me. Maybe then I shouldn't bother. Or should I?
Toxin critical. Pressure critical. Temperature critical.
Oh, I don't know what just happened.
Oxygen critical.
Maybe that was a temporal coincidence. Okay, complete the airlock. The airlock does seem complete to me. We have a door here. We have a door there. I don't know if you have some kind of... what are they even asking? Do I have to actually dismantle stuff now to find out what the reason is? Okay, that's the problem. And again, that stupid tango. I need an airlock chip thing. Dude. That's a curveball, man. That's a curveball. I mean, I thought I learned here about the gas mixing and all of a sudden I have to make the airlock that has already been made. And now I need to print an airlock chip. Or an advanced airlock chip? They didn't even teach me about the advanced airlock yet. It was just sheer luck that I saw that in the thingy. In the... Electronics printer, hello. So, look. Resources are not in there. Oh, that's wonderful. How do I get those? Do I have to go mining now? Are you kidding me? How far does this go? Don't tell me you have to smelt also. Or should I just take this one? Oh, right, you cannot cycle it like this. Why can you not cycle it by pushing this button? I mean, I was pushing this button from the outside. Why shouldn't that... should also work, right? Or is this different in the new version? So here have materials that we could smelt. We also have ingots, nickel, and now it says ore nickel instead of this other word that we saw last time. Plinth, I guess. So that would be a gold ingot, 500 grams, that should be sufficient. Copper and iron, I think that's the materials. This worked, I just clicked here, it worked. Confusing, man, confusing. Or maybe the door was somehow disabled, but this one wasn't. But why would the door and so forth? I don't get it. That is indeed a curveball. I don't think the tutorial should be like this. At least they should announce it, like, okay, now we want to test your skills, haha, or whatever, so that you can get your mind in the right mood instead of guessing around. What do I have to do now, you know? Airlock. And while we're at it, advanced airlock. I will just put the advanced airlock chip in and see if I can select enough thingies. Dude. Seriously? Now I need to get the data disk. How does this airlock even work? Okay, maybe... okay, one more attempt. I will get the disk and then... and if that doesn't get the airlock functioning, then I will use a crowbar and just open everything. I wanna see how that's wired. Complete the airlock. Disk. I mean, tutorials are cool and all, but in this form, that needs work, man. So this is everything has been covered up so nicely. I mean, my station looks like shit in comparison. The Stationeers tutorials. I guess the only thing that's left to do is indeed to push the airlock and push the button, so maybe we could just quit this. But obviously this is a challenge. I mean, when will you ever be in that situation again? So, gas mixing exterior, gas mixing entry, area power control. Are you telling me there are not even devices necessary? No gas sensor, nothing? Do I have to do everything? Okay, door is cabled up with logic. Door is cabled up with logic to the thingy, which is on a one-sided thingy. And gas mixing. Oh, those are the doors. Gas mixing. These are not the gas mixers. All right. But we need a gas sensor, or we need vents and stuff. Really, I have to put all of that up myself? And how do they even measure whether the airlock is finished? I guess they measure this depending on whether this thing is still flashing an arrow. So maybe I'm not doing myself a favor by using the advanced airlock chip. Also, isn't this supposed to be a vacuum room here? Let's see what they have in here. Airlock. Aha, so let's not use the advanced one, but a simple one. Which is complex enough as it is. Advanced airlock. That's the kind of music I want to listen to while playing such a thing. What's its face? Cool with the song name, right? Ops is just fun to play with. So now we have the airlock in here. What I need is an active vent, a passive vent, and that needs to be connected between here and here. So in a way I have to like evacuate everything. Is this really the idea, man? I mean, to get... Can I even... What? Okay, let's see. We need a bunch of pipes. We need an active vent. We need a passive vent. We need a gas sensor. Let's get that shit. Is there a pipe bender? Oh my god, do I have to, do I have to make a pipe bender also? It's like making a cake when there's no universe, man. I mean, I wanted a cake, that's all I wanted, and then all this shit happened. There's nothing here. We have to do that entirely ourselves? What the fuck? What the fuck? That is the tall order, man. That is really tall order. Right, we are not in moon gravity. Bender. Oh wait, a pipe bender needs steel, needs iron sheets, and it needs plastic sheets and cables. Okay, we can make cables. I have cables, but I cannot use these ones. I think I need the thin ones. Or can I use these ones also? I have to try that. Cables. Copper. Well, of course, there's no copper in here now. How long will this take? A while? Meanwhile, we can actually try to get some more resources from here. Or should I just dismantle the station and take some other things? Also possible. No locker. No furnace. Grow room entry. Cannot be toggled. This can be toggled. And it's a nice lunar base, really. Here we have a belt with smelty stuff. Nice. Do we have an arc furnace? No, we don't. I will just take some stuff with me just in case we need it. Do I have something in here? I mean, in here. I do not. Silicon ore we know. Lead I didn't see that yet. Silver I might have mined some of that, and nickel. Why would I not take the... Don't ask. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Haha. Learned something. How far are we? 73%. You are, of course, shitting me into the mouth with pressure. I guess the arc furnace is made with this thing too, huh? Let's make one just in case. Arc. Yep. At least says that. Really? Complete the airlock as the final step? Is that a bug? It seems so fucking outlandish to me to ask that of the player in this situation. It's, you mean you complete this entire tutorial and then this happens? And if I open this now, everything will escape, won't it? I cannot open this door, even though it's not locked. That must be some kind of tutorial magic override thing. Ah, stupid. Pipe bender. Wait, are you telling me there are already cables there? They are. Okay, at least there's that. Yeah, and of course there's nothing here. Yeah, makes sense. Where is the bender? Now we need these sheets, for which I have the arc furnace soon, I hope. We can place that thing here. That's quite the endeavor. Let me just shut up my stupid reminder program thing. Today is not the day. Remind me tomorrow. Blah. How long does this thing take to make a little arc furnace? It's like eons. Arc furnace. And should get the job done, I guess. Cables. It is an engineering game. Aha, now we can get some of that material. So that we can get some plastic sheets. Which for whatever reason I have here. Where did I get those? Where did I get those plastic sheets? I don't understand what's happening. I have to review the video later. Where did I get the plastic sheets? No, we need iron sheets anyway, so there's that. Two only, as far as I know. Ah, so the welder does work with this ridiculous fuel mixture that we shed into existence. Where is it? I cannot see the thing. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's okay. This stacking concept here is definitely a crutch, and if that's in the version 1.0, then I can only say, people, the game is awesome, but the developers are crazy. So now we have this thing. You can see there's like 1/3 or 2, but not precisely. Go away. And like 1/3 volatiles, but not precisely, and even a hint of N2, whatever that is, and CO2. Maybe N2 is nitrogen, I don't know. So fuel still works even when it's impure. Interesting. Maybe it only takes like, maybe when it burns, the simulation just takes two parts volatiles and 1 part oxygen, and if it can get that, then the fueling can commence, the burning can commence. And this will then be reduced accordingly, otherwise nothing will happen, I guess. So basically the fuel would then, I mean, I hope that's the way it works, because this would indeed once more mean it is a simulation. It is not a crafting recipe thing, where you have to do some things precisely and cheat you or whatever, but it works for real. For cable coil, can I use the heavy cables for this? No. Do I have... No, I didn't make those yet because I need copper. So I don't need to make those apparently, huh? Sure. What's the next step? Cables. 4 cable coil, you said? Electronics splitter. 1. Not enough in stack of cable coil to complete. Man, I'm making a pipe bender out of nowhere in the tutorial world. That works. Okay, not out of nowhere, I had the resources. So what do I want to make? There was a gas sensor, which I could have done with this thing, okay. Active vent, we need all the resource over here, man. At least that's that. Now the copper, please. Active vent. Okay, that we can make. Now the passive vent. Or as we have learned, the pipe cowl, because I don't think that, although I don't know what the airlock checker in the tutorial will do, then we need pipes. And we need a gas sensor. I think we can make the... No, we can't, because the thing is no longer with resources. Don't know how many pipes we need. Let's make like 10. Can I even build into the wall? I don't think so. Ah, damn. Alrighty, so what do we need now? Some space, I'd say. Oh, we can put this in my thingy here. And no, that is not the right way to do it. Because the welder is in the wrong place. Then the active vent, the passive vent. The passive vent would have to be here on the wall. Can I put pipes into the wall? I cannot. How am I supposed to complete the airlock, man? Ah, at the ceiling. Oh, this would work. His noodly appendage. Okay. That didn't work. Why can't it be placed here? It's kind of wicked and cool that we can do it like this. Maybe it needs. Maybe I need another pipe here. So the right one is yellow, as in that connects. And this connects also. Okay, so now we have a valid gasway into that thing. Now we can just go to the other side. Have I everything? Passive vent, active vent, pipes, gas sensor. Yep. And I don't have hair, but that's only virtual. Thank God. The rest of the fucking hour. Okay, now we have an active vent. We also need a gas sensor. Do I have enough cables with me? You don't tell me I just left. I fucking left the cables over there. Possibly even some tools. Should have taken a look around to learn that. But everything has meaning in here. I find that fascinating. The doors are doors, the pipes are pipes. This thing isn't... I mean, I'm assembling the airlock in a dynamic way without really knowing. I mean, I kind of know how it works, but that's the thing. I know how it works in the abstract. It's not a crafting recipe. It is a certain thing that you have to achieve. And this certain thing is not a combination of things. It is emergent from the combination of things. So the gas sensor is used by the airlock logic to find out whether the room is empty. And we can point at the gas sensor and then we can even get the readout. Even here, even though it's not cabled up. Now there's a cable. More information? No. Let's connect this stuff using the good old. I will eat my computer if this works. Ah! It just showed up. Okay. So, gas mixing interior. As far as I don't know what exterior means here. Gas mining entry 2, exterior. I don't know which one is exterior or external. Okay, let's say exterior is the one with the vacuum. This is a vacuum. So that should be the vacuum side. And this one is not marked red right now. Let's make that the interior. Then we have the gas sensor and we have the active vent. And now supposedly functional. Can I get an okay there, please? Not sure what's happening. I can reach the screen from here. It's a working airlock. I just, I mean, something about it is not alright. I don't know what really it was. Maybe the repressurization just took a while and I was just impatient. That is possible. I made a working airlock, but the stupid program isn't reacting. What are these good for? Glass sheets, plastic sheets. Is it maybe... Oh, there's a marker here. Is it somehow about the door? The door is functional though, pretty clearly. Well, let me just unassign the doors again. Because I don't trust this thing. And what happens if I deconstruct the door? How does it even work? Under to force open, doors can be powered. Well, then let's take his fucking balls away, shall we? Where's the thingy? Where's the power coming from? That was the right move, okay. Now the crowbar. That was not what I wanted to do. How do I deconstruct this thing? Angle grinder. Hand drill. And wrench. So let's rebuild the door, because maybe that triggers the thingy. Glass door, yep. Welly welly. Maybe even have to use the same ones that are over here. So rather be careful about that. Oh, of course. Door isn't powered. We have the glass door and we have the interior thingy. And now it's done. Okay. Okay, long story short, the tutorial is broken. This one cannot be completed. But it looks like the things, the essential parts have been completed. Maybe the door was actually broken in the original version, and then you would use the angle grinder to remove it and then somehow complete it or something like it. Maybe it was also just not built completely. Maybe I unbuilt it too much, you know? and then its identity changed or whatever, and okay, we can only give up here. Sorry, that's shitty, but that's the way it is. Do we have another tutorial? Basic skills: construction, mining, fabrication, airlocks, alloy smelting, hydroponics, food hydration, gas mixing, logic. No, that's it. That's all the tutorials. We just played through all the... Research rocketry. Should we do those also? Legacy advanced. Rocketry. Yeah, let's do those also, whatever. Okay, research. Unlock new technologies with the research system. So it does have a research technology tree, huh? Assumption: the game crashed. I will just... I did that. Let me just start that again. Loading! This chair is louder than me, and that means something.
Beyond light. Exosphere. On Soma FM.
Oh man, that was the wrong move. Those are the worlds that I don't have, because I never played this game before. Tutorials, Legacy Advanced Research. Start tutorial. Aha, no, initializing chunks. This doesn't appear to be working. Or maybe I just gave it some kind of crash kick in the balls by clicking there. So maybe those don't work at all, that's also possible, or we have to use yet a different version of the game, but I'm not gonna do that, so never mind. So let's go back then to the current version. Right mouse button on the thing, properties, betas, beta branch, and done. And now we have to click update. Oh, it's happening by itself, okay. 600 megabytes, and then we're good again. And that's enough, I would say. We have seen now the tutorials and how awesome this game really is once more. So, see you next time then.